Hey guys, how are you going? We are back with another music reaction. We're listening to Paramore this week, and the album is Brand New Eyes.
Mate, I've been avoiding all Paramore stuff. Some reason TikTok knows that I've listened to Paramore, or like it knows something. So I've just been like every single time a Paramore thing comes up on my phone, I'm just like, I don't
No,
want
not
to.
yet.
No spoilers, no spoilers. But yeah, no, I've been really looking forward to this one. So yeah, excited.
Yeah, awesome. I really like this album. There's a couple of, I think there's one or two albums I haven't listened to yet from Paramore, like some of their newer stuff.
Mm.
So I've been avoiding listening to some of that music as of yet. So that will be a reaction for both of us, having not heard it. But
That'd be good.
this one today, I listened to quite a bit when I was younger. Still listen to quite a few of the songs now. Personally, I really like this album, and I think that you'll like it too. In terms of the album and then the name and all that stuff, do you get any ideas or?
Um, well, I'm guessing based on the cover art, we're going to be probably talking about like concepts of rebirth, or maybe like concepts of like not growing up, but like changing, like evolving. I'm expecting the lyrical content to be a bit like that. I would say, like, I'm a graphic designer by trade, so I can look at these things and you can sort of get sort of an idea of what they're thinking.
Yeah, so you're pretty much spot on. This album is about growing as a band together and seeing things from a whole new perspective of each other. Like when
It's crazy. It's almost like having a degree makes a difference. This stuff.
Well, yeah, so they basically had said that when they first got together and they were first friends and stuff, because they were friends before they started the band,
Mm.
that they all liked the same music, liked the same direction, and all this stuff. But as they grew older, they've obviously changed.
Mm.
As they've created music, they've also changed
Yeah,
because they've
right.
done some of their own stuff or whatever. So hence the name Brand New Eyes.
Yeah, okay.
So it's them creating an album, essentially trying to find a way to work together on things that maybe they've sometimes had different opinions on.
Before we crack into the video, I just wanted to quickly say a quick thanks to everyone that subscribed on YouTube. We've finally crossed 100 subscribers. It's not a lot, but it means a lot to us because it just means, yeah, there's 100 people in the world that care about what we do, and we're not the best at it, and we're learning every single day. So, yeah, keep it up. Keep watching the videos. Keep liking them. Give us feedback. It's all appreciated. And also thanks to the people who have started signing up on the Patreon as well. If you are sick and tired of the hard cuts on these YouTube videos, please go check out the Patreon. I've put the full uncut versions on there of all our reactions. The first 3 reactions we've done, the first 3 Taylor Swift ones, are all free in their entirety. You can watch them all there, and they'll always be free. To get access to the rest of them, it's literally $1 Australian a month to get access to our uncut Patreon. So yeah, really affordable, really easy, and this will open us up hopefully in the future to have more ideas. Like we're thinking about how to do fan reactions, like how do we do reactions to things that you guys want to see, and now that we've got this new setup, it's going to be possible for us to do a lot of things. So yeah, keep it coming, and thank you so much for the support. Cool. That sounds like a fun concept. I'm excited to hear it.
Cool. Shall we jump in then?
Let's do it.
Beautiful. All right. So the first song will be Careful.
Mm.
What do you think?
I don't know whether it was because it was too quiet, but like I really didn't get sucked in that much with that one. Yeah, like there was some parts in the middle that were really good, particularly when it like quietened down a little bit. But yeah, that one didn't really grab me. The first track off Riot really like sucked me in straight away. That first track's probably not the strongest opener for me anyway. Like I'm sure that sounds better live. Like that sounds like a song that would sound really good live, but yeah, that didn't really grab me, to be honest.
Fair enough. All right, so the next song is Ignorance.
You don't like me, well I guess I'll make my own way. It's a circle, a mean cycle. I can't excite you anymore.
Yeah, I like this better. Is that like a discernible like rhythm to it? I like the one thing I noticed about Hayley is like she changes the way she says things.
Yeah.
And like she'll pronounce it different ways to put different emphasis on things. So it's quite cool.
Yeah. So like for me, one reason I really like that is that even though it's a chorus, it's still different.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was much better. Like I don't know. The first one didn't. I don't know. The first one didn't really grab my attention that much. It just sounded like a generic like.
Yeah. Okay.
Emo pop song, emo rock song. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that second one was a lot better. Discernible rhythms, good singing. Like the last video, I'm struggling to really follow the lyrics as I do with most artists. So I am trying to read at the same time, but I'm just I'm enjoying the music as well. So it's a bit hard.
He's got his concentration face on his like.
Yeah, I'm like going lyrics. But yeah, no, enjoyed that one.
Yeah, no, I really like this song. This is like majority of this song is lyric based. So as we were saying, the chorus changes up a bit just because she says things slightly different, but also the actual lyric sections in this are like free lyric sections are different. Like very like much longer.
Yeah, there was a lot of variance in like the way she was singing, like in terms of the rhythm that she was singing. So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. We'll go to the next song. It's called Playing God.
I knew that's where this song was. I was like, whoever she's singing about is so up themselves.
So self-righteous.
Yeah, so self-righteous. Is she singing about someone in the band?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. While the concept is that it's about them finding a way to get back down.
Yeah.
Not that they should be so aggressive.
I don't know. Maybe they're like, I don't know, Fleetwood Mac, or maybe they're just all fighting the whole time, making good music at the same time. I don't know. I really enjoyed that one. That's probably my favorite one on the album so far. I mean, I know we're only 3 tracks in, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, really enjoyed the build up at the end. Really enjoyed the lyrics. I actually was able to understand exactly what was going on there. As soon as I was listening to it, I was like, shit, she's talking about some dude that's like completely up himself. Like he like wears himself as a hat. So, yeah, he's very flexible like that.
Okay.
So yeah, no, really enjoyed that.
You know, I really like that song. It's very. I like that the start of this song is very different as well, and then it completely changes.
Yeah, it starts quite soft, and it almost like tricks you into thinking that you're like in for a soft ride. And I'm like, I don't mind a Haley. Look, I don't mind a Haley ballad. That's fine, but
but no, I really liked it. I like the play on words. I liked that it kind of did surprise you.
Yeah.
So I really like this song.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, the next song is called Brick by Boring Brick. Yep. Okay.
It's a big job burying a castle. I'm guessing this is metaphorical for like the life that they're living. Her voice is just tremendous. It's one of your jams, isn't it? Are you gonna dance like I did last week? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch our Taylor Swift 1989 reaction. I do a bit of dancing. It's a lot of bups.
I was like,
so many bups. Yeah, no, enjoyed that thoroughly. It was really good fun. Yeah. I'm guessing she's talking about burying a castle is obviously a metaphor, but I don't know. I got too lost in it again. I keep failing to follow the bloody lyrics. I'm sorry.
I have a feeling she has made commentary on she hates the whole rumors and paparazzi and stuff that were made about her. And like there was a lot of stuff that like about the band and other stuff, and they were saying, you know, all the wrong angles with the camera lens, and then she started pulling with a bottle. So I have a feeling there's commentary on this magical castle world that they've created for like celebrities and stuff, where they just make up all these rumors and stuff, and it's all fake, and that it's only real when you can grasp onto it, and they're just like that's what I gathered from that, and the commentary she made about some of this like album.
Yeah, okay. So I was like lacking major context there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, I liked it. It's a good song.
Yes, that was good. All right, next song. 1 second.
Try just pressing the skip button. I just want to see if that works.
Oh, right.
No. Oh, yes. It works. There we go.
Turn it off.
Turn it off? All right. Power button. It's my arm. aware.
It's getting harder to believe in anything than just to get lost in all my selfish thoughts. I wanna know what it'd be like to find perfection in my pride, to see nothing in the light, but turn it off in all my spite, I'll turn it off, just turn it off.
I was waiting for her to absolutely send it, and she did. It's nice. The song's kind of tragic.
Yes.
Just the idea of, you know, I suppose the idea of like having a very clear idea of what you think a relationship is and where it's going, and potentially not realizing that it is completely screwed way too late is and like just the metaphor of like falling off a building and then going, you know what, screw it, I'm better off
just making that leap.
Yeah.
And hitting the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially it's quite tragic as a song. Very heart-wrenching. But I think that's what makes it good though, is that it is like I'm sure everyone's been through a breakup or been in a shitty relationship, so you can relate to the song quite well. But that intensity that she kind of changes it up, as we were saying earlier, like even through chorus section, she was very intense towards the end. So she ended up belting quite a bit of that end section. And yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I pull this back up. So there's a bit of overlap there. That's fine. We don't need to say anything. But yeah, all right, sorry.
Yeah, how dare you?
I'm sorry. Look, I'm trying to be technical and failing.
You're like, all right, bitch, jeez.
All right, so what are we up to now?
The next one is The Only Exception. This one.
Bloody hate when we're drinking out of these with ice in it. And there's like condensation coming off the glass, dripping all over me.
You know, it's hot right now, so I'm fine with that.
It's humid too.
When I was younger, I saw
Oh no.
my daddy cry and curse at the wind. He broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. Darling, you are the only exception.
I didn't know she covered this.
You are the only
This is definitely a cover.
You
Surely.
are the only exception. You are the only exception. Only exception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard the song then.
Yeah. Other people have done covers of it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I've heard a cover of this.
Yeah, I'll tell you quicker.
The voice is nuts. I just didn't know this was their song. I swear this was a cover. It's very good, but I don't know. I know what it is. It's not a cover per se. I think it's a sample.
Oh, right.
I think it's a sample. So the You Are the Only Exception. That's a sample. That's from a song. It's from another song. I know it is.
Okay. Fair enough then. Because I was going to say everyone else who had seen and done it, because they made this in 2009.
Yeah.
Everyone else who had done this had done a cover in 2010 or 2013.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
And
It's possible I've only ever heard the covers after the fact.
maybe you just didn't realize that these guys made this amazing piece. Who knows? Maybe they have done it, but as far as I can see, it was them who made it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shows what I know. I am clearly not a Paramore expert.
So you liked it?
Yeah, it was a good song. It's like probably not one I'd listen to a heap, but it's a good song.
I like the song. It's not something I listen to every single day. It's a
Mm.
bit more like melancholy. And then there is some more repetitive sections in it, but I still enjoy it to a degree because it is like it's really nicely sang and all the instrumentals are really beautiful as well. So I did enjoy it to a degree.
Awesome.
Cool. Our next song will be Feeling Sorry.
What? Like nice wispiness there.
No easy into anything.
We still live in the same town, well, don't we? But I don't see you around anymore. I go to all the same places, not even a trace of you. Your days are numbered at 24. And I'm getting bored waiting around for you. Time keeps passing by, but you wave it away. It's time to roll over. I feel no sympathy. You live inside a cave. You probably get by. The rest of us are trying. There's no need to apologize. I got no time for feeling sorry. And all the best lies, they are told with fingers tied, so cross them tight. Won't you promise me tonight that that's the last thing you do? You'll get out. I've got no time for feeling sorry. I've got no time for feeling sorry.
No?
Mm.
You didn't like it? Fair enough.
It's kind of a shrug. Kind of a shrug. I'll be honest. Like, how many tracks in are we now? Like, where are we at?
We are 7 tracks in.
Like, to be honest, like so far, I've only really liked about 2 or 3 of them. Like, really liked to the point that I would listen to them. Probably, like I'd add them to my playlist so far. I mean, I know we're not. We're past halfway, aren't we?
Hang on.
Waypoint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Like I would say, like to be honest, like so far, it's like it's nowhere near what Riot was, in my view. So far, I think Riot was so far a much stronger record.
Okay.
Like the songs are fine. Like I had no issue with them, but a lot of them are just very. Apart from track 2, which I've got the name of, and maybe 1 or 2 others.
Ignorance was track 2.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 others. It's not really getting me the same way that Riot did. So I know Decode is a good song already. So I'm just hoping that like the sort of tail end of it picks things up a little bit, just because like I just feel that this is sort of not there yet. I'm not feeling it. The album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
But do you prefer this album over Riot?
In some ways, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I think.
Well, you would have grown up with this one a bit more. This would have been during high school, so.
Well, also, I would say that this is quite lyrically in depth for quite a few of the sections. So I like that. There's definitely a couple of songs where it's a bit more repetitive in some sections. But I would say that the change up between the way she's singing it, like the different kinds of tone and all that kind of stuff, is a bit more frequent with this. Okay. And so I just like it because it is a bit different.
Yeah, okay.
A bit more varied than the last album.
Yeah, it is more varied, I will say that.
Yeah. Like the last album was it's still really good. I still really enjoy it. But I would just say that I like the fact that this varies a little bit more than the last album.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, yeah.
Yes. The next song is called Looking Up.
Better. is obviously about them.
Yes.
She's obviously singing about them.
Yeah.
Believe we almost all get it. We're just getting started. I can't believe we almost all get it. We're just getting started. Yeah, we're just getting started.
Do they nearly go through a breakup after Riot, or like?
I think they went through a rough period. I think they after making Riot, I think it was a huge hit and everything. But then they had a lot of people saying, "Well, what are you going to follow it up with? Like, what's going to be as good as Riot, basically?"
Yeah.
And I think like this album, as I said, is them learning to work together. When they first got together, they would have otherwise had the same opinions, whereas they've kind of grown up a little bit. So I think maybe that could have also been a thing as well, that differing opinions on what they wanted to do and all that kind of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, the song was alright. I mean, I hate it because it's like, it sounds like I'm nitpicking, but it's like, there are like just bits of the songs that I'm really enjoying, but then like, I'm not buying into it. Like, I'm not buying into the whole picture. It's not like, like with Riot, I just felt like I felt like it, like straight away, I instantly connected with it. It was very, very easy, but this one, I'm just not feeling it the same way.
Yeah. This was not my favorite song. I do feel the same, that I like some sections in this song that's enjoyable. They're especially really good with the way that they sing it. But it's not my favorite song.
Yep. Keep listening to Coney Island.
Yeah.
I'll make you a Coney Island
like,
stan.
Repeat. Just Coney Island, nothing else. Not Taylor, just Coney Island.
I'm just gonna like beam Coney Island to you all day.
Alright, so where the lines overlap.
Boundary pushing, I'm guessing. That sounds of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Give me attention. I need it now. Too much distance to measure it out loud. Tracing patterns across the personal map and making pictures where the lines overlap. Is this lucky as us? Is this lucky as us? Call me over and tell me how. Well, you got so far, never making a single sound. I'm not used to it, but I can learn. And now I've got a feeling if I sang this loud enough, you would sing it back to me. I've got a feeling if I sang this loud enough, you would sing it back to me. I've got a feeling, I've got a feeling.
Some call and response. Hit it. Slay!
Is this lucky as us?
Bit of Sims music there. You're just building your house.
Hey, Sims is good, okay? Don't judge me. What do you reckon?
It is probably, that is like a second now. That's probably my second favorite song on the album. Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. Enjoyed the vibe of it too. Like, it's really kind of cute. I don't know. It was kind of adorable. I just felt like in my happy place.
Aggressively.
Because I'm not cold like you. Like, I really enjoyed it.
I enjoy that song, okay?
You enjoy some happy songs by the sound of it.
Yeah, just aggressively cute, not like mushy.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that's really the difference at the end of the day. What's the actual logical difference between the two?
I can't get into it. I just don't like that.
Fine then, be that way.
Mushy music. No.
Fair enough. All right, well, whatever. I feel like you're missing out.
I try, but it just never works. But I like that song.
Yeah, same.
That's good. The next one will be Misguided Ghosts.
Well, all they need to do is play a little bit of Luigi's Mansion, and they'll be able to guide the ghosts into the floor.
Can you tell we're nerdy?
Who hasn't played Luigi's Mansion, like, really?
That's true. So, you know, I've known people that don't play those games.
What's wrong with them?
Everything.
I'm going away for a while, but I'll be back, don't try and follow me. 'Cause I'll return as soon as possible. You see, I'm trying to find my place, but it might not be here where I feel safe. But we all learn to make mistakes and run from them, with no direction. Full speed ahead, oh you are not useless. We are just
Are you trying to say something to me?
misguided ghosts.
I'm useless, apparently.
It says you're not useless.
The ones we
It's
trust
just-
the most.
It's just bullshit.
Lies.
See the way I get bullshitted too?
And there's no one road.
Nah,
You didn't like it?
no. I didn't like that one.
It's because it's sad? Is that why you didn't like it?
I couldn't even hear what she was singing.
What?
Yeah, I just couldn't. Yeah,
You're the worst hearing on the planet. Like,
that's
what?
yeah. I don't know. Well, like I just couldn't follow it. Like I wasn't like it didn't get me. So the music was just sort of rolling past my ears. I wasn't really listening to it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it didn't really capture me, to be honest.
Sad. It's a good song.
Good is subjective, I suppose.
Just because you can't follow the lyrics.
Just because it doesn't have anything to really. It's not that interesting. Like it's not that interesting. Like I'm sorry. Like you might be a Paramore fan and that's cool, and I just didn't find that song interesting.
Fair enough. Well, the next song is All I Wanted.
Think of me. All I wanted was you.
It's a very cool effect.
All I wanted was you.
I just had to put noise cancelling on because, like, with the pass through, I can't hear anything. Like, there's just too much other noise going on.
I think I'll pace my apartment a few times.
You know what this reminds me of?
Sleep on the couch.
My Chemical Romance, Ghost of You.
Aye.
And wake up
The guitar
early to
especially.
black and
It's like in that
white
sort of
lines
gives me those vibes.
that escape
Well, he
from
said you
my
might
mouth.
like it.
All I wanted was you.
Mm.
All I wanted was you. All I wanted was
Yeah, the singing was brilliant. Yeah, Haley's vocals, as usual, play top notch. and like I would say the verses were really, really great. I just feel that she kind of overused. I feel like All I Wanted Was You was overused to the point that like it almost lost its impact. Like it was,
Yeah.
like her voice is so good and she was belting so hard, but she should have there should have been like a build up. There should have been like some evolution in song until the end when you just let it rip and then like open up. So I feel like this is sort of a kind of song for me as well. I just feel like that this should. Maybe I don't quite get the choices that they're making with this, but yeah.
No, look, I like the song, but in saying that, it does irritate me how many times she says "All I Wanted Was You."
Yeah.
Yeah, the verses are great. Love the verses. I love the start of the song. It's great as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say the start of the song really got me hooked.
Yeah.
And I was like really excited, and then I just felt like it went nowhere. Like, I hate to be brutal, but just like the start was brilliant, and I was like, okay, we're going somewhere, and then it just went nowhere. It was like the same thing. Like this, it's like I copied and pasted the same 8 bars for the whole song.
Fair enough. Well, we are on to looks like the last song. Your favorite, Decode.
Oh, such a banger. The song is so good. I'm sorry.
So many Paramore fans will just be like, no, it's a shit song.
I don't know how they cannot like this song.
I think it's just because of the people hate like the whole Twilight thing. But I mean, it's still a good song.
See, this song, she just uses her voice to really great effect to push the melody of the song forward. It's so good. Forgot how good this song was.
Okay, so now that we've listened to the whole album, and you listened to Riot and stuff previously, what are your thoughts on the album?
I can see that like a lot of the content of the album was like I thought it was. It's about sort of growth and like trying to, I suppose the whole point of it is that they're coming out with new sounds, which is I'm hearing like there's a lot of experimentation on the album.
Yeah.
And in some songs like in Ignorance and Playing God, and a couple of the others, like it definitely worked. Like what they were doing for me worked really well. I just feel like the album as a whole was a little bit of a letdown. I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Riot. I thought Riot was just brilliant. I mean, okay, there was a few songs at the end that weren't the best, but I would say this is sort of flipped the other way around, where I would say like a couple of really great tracks are at the start, and then the middle sort of just, I don't know, I couldn't really follow where they were going with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say like I think Ignorance, Playing God. There was the one about the castle.
Oh, Brick by Boring Brick.
Yeah, Brick by Boring Brick. Yeah, that was good as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it. And then Decode, obviously, were the only ones I really enjoyed. So like for me, I'm probably gonna have to give this album a thumbs down. It's my first thumbs down on the channel. I don't like giving thumbs downs, generally speaking, because I like to, give albums a chance, and I'll probably re-listen to this privately because I feel like so. Just so you know, for context, like it's very hot here in Australia. It's very humid. It's so humid that the floors are just like they're wet. It's that humid. So we have air cons and fans on, and like I've got my AirPods on in like transparency mode, so I can hear Eilish speaking. But the problem is that I can barely hear the music that well. So yeah, I don't know if it was the music thing. I was putting it on like noise cancelling and stuff, but from what I heard, it just wasn't as engaging as Riot. And I didn't enjoy it as much.
Fair enough.
But yeah, but thank you. I'm glad that we listened to it because like I'm getting I've got like another 3 or 4 songs I can add to my Paramore playlist. I have to wait another 2 weeks to add any more. So
Yeah.
have you given much thought to like what you want to do next for your one? Or
Well, I'm tempted to do one of their newer albums
yeah,
or go back to another one. I haven't quite decided on that one yet, so I think that will be more of a surprise.
well maybe Paramore fans, chuck it in the comments. Should we listen to one of their newer albums, maybe their newest album, as a reaction? Because we both haven't heard it, and it will be like a dual reaction. And you guys can like watch us react to that for the first time, or do you want us to react to something that maybe Eilish knows quite well and that I haven't heard yet? I'm not sure. I'm open to anything. So, but obviously that'll have to wait 2 weeks. So next week the video will be the Taylor Swift reaction. Eilish, I've decided we're just gonna go in with the country stuff. Eilish doesn't like country, but I think listening to Fearless is the right thing to do before we listen to her last pop album. I think I would say like Lover is her last pop album. So I want to get at least a country album out of the way before we listen to that.
Don't worry, I'll have lots of juice.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I've got like a good plan for how to ramp that last bit up for Taylor Swift, and I've got some ideas for the future. But if you guys have any ideas of any content you want us to watch Paramore wise, please put it in the comments. Don't be shy. And especially now that we've got a computer screen, we should be able to also watch potentially like video reactions as well.
Yeah.
Which we will also upload in its entirety on our Patreon, which you can find the link in the description below. So thank you for tuning in again to Music in Bed. My name's Laurence.
And I'm Eilish.
And we will see you next week.